Of all the memorable, headline-grabbing moments from the 2025 Met Gala, one unexpected interaction managed to go viral for both its sensuality and its unintended awkwardness. It involved singer Usher, a bowl of cherries, pop star Sabrina Carpenter, and her dad. During the star-studded event, Usher, this year's surprise Met Gala performer, revived one of his signature stage gimmicks, his now infamous Cherry segment. Typically reserved for his tour performances, this bit involves the 46-year-old crooner selecting a woman from the audience and feeding her cherries in a flirtatiously slow, sensual way while singing "There Goes My Baby." It's cheeky, suggestive, and always a crowd pleaser. But no one expected him to bring the cherry act to fashion's most exclusive red carpet. And even fewer expected Sabrina Carpenter, the 25-year-old rising pop provocateur known for her bold sexuality and tongue-in-cheek lyrics, to be the one picked. Yet, it made sense. If any celeb would be game, it was Sabrina. Sabrina has spent the last few years fully embracing her provocative side. Her viral outro ad-libs to the song Nonsense during her 2022-2023 Emails I Can't Send tour were so explicit that even the BBC edited her lyrics for broadcast. One line famously included a sly twist on the acronym BBC, using it with NSFW double meaning. I'm American, I am not British, so BBC it stands for something different. Rather than back down, she doubled down. When she returned to the UK for a festival appearance, she cheekily referenced the censorship in a new ad-lib. BBC said I should keep it PG. BBC, I wish I had it in me. It was a clever nod to both the controversy and her refusal to water down her artistry. That same energy carried over into her most recent album, Short and Sweet, packed with sexual innuendos and flirtatious performances. On tour, she even performs in lingerie and vintage baby doll nightgowns, and in the middle of one song, she teases various sexual positions on stage. One night, she even mimed the Eiffel Tower position, a move involving 3 people that drew harsh online criticism for being degrading. Sabrina didn't flinch, so yes, the cherry moment with Usher seemed to fit her brand, on paper. But the internet exploded when a photo from the Met Gala surfaced online, showing Usher gently feeding a cherry to Sabrina in front of a glittering crowd. The vibe was sultry, playful, and very on brand for both. Fans swooned, laughed, or rolled their eyes. But one person wasn't entirely amused: Sabrina's father. Sabrina, never one to shy away from a self-aware moment, included a screenshot of a message from her dad in her post-Met Instagram carousel. The last slide revealed a text from David Carpenter, who had clearly just seen the now viral cherry photo. The message, a link to the image on X, formerly Twitter, followed by a short, piercing caption, "Weird." That was all. No further context, no lecture, just a father's honest, awkward reaction. Sabrina made sure to crop out her reply, but the post made waves. Fans debated whether it was funny, tense, or totally normal parental behavior. And then Usher himself weighed in the comments. "Apologies, Mr. Carpenter," he wrote, pairing the message with a blushing emoji and a cherry, naturally. It was smooth, respectful, and undeniably funny. The internet loved it. But the awkwardness between Sabrina and her father runs deeper than a fruit-related faux pas. In fact, she's been open about the complicated dynamics with her dad for years. On the title track of her 2022 album, Emails I Can't Send, she laid bare the emotional wounds left by his infidelity. The song is brutal, pointed, and deeply personal. "You want to discuss? Ugh, you disgust me," she sings. "Don't make me cuss you out. Why'd you let me down?" It only gets more intense. "When I'm 45, someone calls me their wife, and he fucks our lives in one selfish night." The lyrics accuse him of setting a destructive template for her relationships, leaving her afraid of trusting good men. "I blame you for every worse that I assume," she continues. And just in case the audience wasn't sure who she meant, she seals it with, "God, I love you, but you're such a dipshit." Despite that, David Carpenter remains a part of her life. The family stayed together after the affair, and Sabrina has acknowledged that love and resentment can coexist, but she hasn't sugarcoated anything. Sure as hell did not play the song for him in person, she told Time. "I sent it to my mother first." She added bluntly, "You birthed me, so you kinda have to deal with the repercussions." Her father's weird reaction to the Met Gala cherry moment now feels layered. not just about an overly intimate moment between his daughter and a 46-year-old R&B icon, but perhaps about the deeper, ongoing process of watching his daughter grow into the fully formed, fiercely independent woman who publicly called him out and keeps doing things her way. And as Sabrina continues to lean into her sexual power, her unapologetic art, and her ability to joke even about uncomfortable moments, the cherry scene at the Met becomes more than just a meme. It's a snapshot of who she is now: unfiltered, provocative, and never out of control, even when the internet, and maybe even her own family, isn't quite sure how to react.